Whew.
Wow.
Well,
That was
how you
kind of
doing,
rough.
brothers?
Hey, sorry, it was kind of a,
Yeah, I know.
you know,
We've got a couple
little bit
people
of a rough intro.
filtering in here.
Yeah.
Normally we do a countdown, but tonight we just figured
Yeah. And
jump
maybe we'll play that again. I know we've got another one, but
yeah,
of
we'll
course,
play.
So this week we lost a friend,
Mm-hmm.
a dear friend of not only the podcast but of the the aviation spotting community.
Right.
And anyway, sad news. Last year, well, you tell the story, Aaron. You know Joe a lot better than the rest of us. I mean, we
Yeah, I
knew him.
mean, I don't know how well.
Well, I'm just saying you communicated with him more frequently.
Yeah. Yeah. My son Oliver is trying to break in here, but anyway, Joe basically came into our lives a few years ago when we were down at Red Flag. We had communicated and followed, like on Instagram, like a lot of AvGeek, friendships happen. And he, it's the funniest story because the very first time we met him was in, I believe it was probably 2022 when we met him. So we've only known him a few years.
Mhm.
But it seems like forever. Just you know, what a great guy he was. But,
Right.
um, and I think it was me and yeah, it was when Noah, my son Noah, came down with us.
Oh,
And,
yes.
um,
Okay.
Noah and I were sitting by my truck and just on the side of Las Vegas Boulevard, and all of a sudden this truck this truck stopped in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard, in the like, the turn lane area.
And when you say truck, you mean like a
Like a semi.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
like a
so
semi.
his deal was he had this delivery truck that he owned, that he operated, and he would travel the country and deliver just whatever cargo whatever company hired him.
Mhm.
Um, and he always would make it a point during red flags to pick up something he had to deliver in Las Vegas so he could
Right.
he could be down there. And so anyway, all of a sudden this truck just stops and this dude just waving. And I'm just like, hey, and all these other spotters are like, get the truck out of the way, you're blocking the runway or whatever. Well, he gets out, darts over to me, and he's like, I can't believe RampCheck, and all this. I'm like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Yeah, I'm Joe, blah, 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 Windy City Spotter. And oh, nice, because we had never met before that point. Just over social media, just chatting and whatever. And he's like, dude, I gotta get a selfie with you and blah blah. And so anyway, that's when the friendship started. And I'll never forget that. He had a million spotters around us, just pissed off because his truck was blocking the. I think there was a buff about the launch or something, and everybody's yelling at him. Thank God for that moment, because it was an awesome moment, and one I'll never forget. And yeah, I mean, it's been about a year since we've maybe even just over a year since we physically have seen him. I've
Right.
spoken to him on the phone a few times. I mean, him and I, would chat quite a bit. Um, and you guys met him uh, during a red flag in 2023.
Right.
Yeah,
Uh,
and do you mind if I just
go
share
go
that
right
really
ahead.
quick? So
Yeah,
with
go right
Joe,
ahead.
I didn't actually know it was him. And as usual when we're down there at Red Flag, people just kind of group up and you start chit chatting, and if you don't know someone, you get to know them and you just chit chat. And some people are a little more outgoing than others, and I just remember I didn't know it was Windy City Spotter.
Well, you don't know anybody by their actual name.
Right,
I know.
right.
Yeah, no,
But I
nobody
didn't
knows
I
Joe or
didn't know it
Aaron
was
or
him, and he just comes up and immediately just strikes up a conversation.
yeah.
We kind of just talking a little bit about this and that. And anyway, in my head, I'm just like, man, this guy's like really nice, like he's really cool. And not to say that everyone's not, but he was, like I said, a little more outgoing, just talk. And I'm just like, man, this guy's so easy to talk to. And then I didn't find out, I think, until about 10 minutes into the conversation who he was. And I'm like, oh, you're Joe, you're Windy City Spa. Okay. Like I got you, like,
right.
but it's always easier to talk about someone after they've passed because you don't realize that
Right.
they're going to be gone. But I didn't know him extremely well, but what I did know of him was just a very personable person, very cool aircraft spotter. Just someone who, after only meeting and talking to him for 10 minutes, made me feel very comfortable, made me feel very welcome, just kind of a safe space. I could just chat with them about anything. So it's sad to see people like that lose their battle and take that aircraft to the sky. So we definitely gonna miss you, Joe, and I wish the best for his family and prayers up for his friends and family. And
and anybody that knew Joe, what Ryan just described is spot on.
I have a little anecdote to share.
Absolutely, go ahead, brother.
Well, it was just when we were talking to him, like Ryan was saying, it was like came up and just started carrying on a conversation like all three of us that we've been friends for like 20 years.
Exactly.
And I remember, and we did all this and that, and then I was like, who was that?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, that's who he was.
That's just who he was. So, what a great guy. Spotting community is going to miss him. We're going to miss our annual, visits with him at Red Flag.
So, that's where we saw him the most, was down there. And we had talked many times about, him taking deliveries, in the Salt Lake area. And he did one time before, but I think I was out of town. We were probably all out of town.
Yeah, I think we were
when he was here last. And so we missed that opportunity to see him again. And we had always talked, about seeing him again here in Salt Lake, but just wasn't meant to be, I guess. But
I hear you.
A lot of good memories. But Tony, if you have something you want to say, or we've got a video that we can show of him too that we haven't shown yet.
Wadman just checked in. Screw cancer. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely. It's horrible. And hopefully with some new ideas coming into certain departments in our government, that maybe that could be that can be a thing of the past, possibly.
Yeah.
I've got one word for that. Ivermectin. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yes, and we got another comment here from Advocate Joe. My condolences of all of Windy City Spotters fans. Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Joe, for doing that. So so why don't we got a lot to talk about on the podcast tonight, or the live stream. So why don't we go ahead and let's show that video, and then we'll start the podcast.
Sure. I think what we'll do is we'll show this video, a great moment that we were able to record with Joe. And Brett's in there too, ORD spotting. He's a good dude. Yes. He was a really good friend of Joe's too, because they both lived in Illinois.
Right.
But and then we'll play that short little intro clip that I posted on our social medias. I posted that on basically, X.
Oh, the one we started with?
The one we started with, just because there's probably some people that missed it that are on now. And then we'll go ahead and start the podcast. But anyway, so here we go.
All right.
Great moment. I'm glad we were able to film this.
One for you? Yes, sir. All right. That is super sweet.
All right.
Hey, these are brand new, right?
Brand new.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Thanks, RampCheck. I wish I could sew it onto my shirt. Wait a minute, I can buy it.
Hey, we're going to get some patches made. We're going to get the PVC patches done with that.
Hey, Red Flag.
That's right.
23-1. Out here with RampCheck Global.
That's right. Hey, what's your Instagram, or how do people follow you?
You can see me me at windy_city_spotter. Emphasize on the windy today. I was gonna say, so this is your fault.
this is your fault. All this damn wind.
Mine is already spotting.
All right. Sweet. It's so great to see you guys. We'll see tons. Yeah, we'll hang out all day.
Great to see you guys.
Awesome.
Hey, thank you so much. What a pleasure meeting you. Absolutely. Nice to meet you.
Oh, that was great.
Great dude. Yeah. Here, let me stand that over. Let's see.
See your reflection in his sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, hey,
What were you doing?
it was called a segue.
Okay. Go
All
right
right.
ahead, brother.
Okay.
Throwing 14 wind 190 at 5 for takeoff. Lighting myself takeoff on full.
People like you, organizations like RampCheck, I love you guys.
You are clear for takeoff runway 21 left. Winds are called. Stand by for the retrans on uniform. It's showtime.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the RampCheck Aviation Podcast live stream. I'm Tony.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ryan.
All
Good evening,
right.
everyone.
Ryan's in my office
That's
studio
right.
tonight.
For the
Yep.
first time.
Looking good, guys. I like it. I'm kind of jealous. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can easily fit 2 at this desk, but 3 is a little tough. I know.
Yeah, it was a little tight
We
last
tried it.
time, but
Yeah.
wait, where's the button? That's what she said. I said it was a little tight last time.
Oh, do you have it? That's what you said?
That's what she said.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, there you go. Gotta be a little quicker on the trigger finger there, brother.
Yep. Okay. A couple quick comments from App Geek Joe, of course. You know, it's we love it. Let's see. Shame I didn't meet this dude. Yep, absolutely. Super nice guy. We totally agree with you on that.
Absolutely.
And let's see. Frankly, any Rumfollow was qualified to be sec def. Hey now. No.
Nope. We like
No.
Hegseth. Go
Hegseth is gonna rock it.
Hegseth all the way,
We
Joe.
love Hegseth. In fact, so he's going to be the new Secretary of Defense. So that applies to military aviation. So I wanted to play a little clip of the hearing. Let me go ahead and do that before we do
Since Joe brought it up.
cleansing video.
Yeah.
So
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for the segue.
yeah,
Send
we
it. We're gonna
appreciate
send
that.
it.
He knew we were going to do this. So anyway, let's see.
We'll post his comment first, and then we'll send it.
Which one?
The
Which
one right
one?
above.
Oh, we did. I already showed that one.
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't know
he
you
did.
said that
He
one.
did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. That was the one. Oh damn it! I lost.
God,
which
you
one
were
it
quick
was.
on that trigger, but you
Right?
weren't on the, that's what she said. And obviously not quick on the video.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
So here's just a clip from the confirmation hearing. Here's a clip from the confirmation hearings, just to kind of check in and see how it's going. So here we go.
We're still ready.
We need we need the Jeopardy sound bite.
I know.
Okay, so here's Joe real quick. I'll just read this, but we need a sex
Oh,
def
it's not showing? I thought it was showing.
who lives
Oh,
and breathes aviation. Also, someone touched by angels named Bayo and Mock. Bayo-tastic. Maybe one day.
That's
You never
right.
know.
Oh, here it is right here. That's why it didn't show. Okay, so
Okay, I
like
think
I said,
Tony might have this thing queued up now.
yeah, I think I do. I hope so. Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, so here is just a clip of how the confirmation hearing is going.
Mr. Hegseth, are you attracted to obese Hawaiian women with a below normal IQ?
No, Senator.
Mr. Hegseth, are you aware that I used the potty all by myself today?
Are these questions relevant?
Mr. Hegseth, you seem to be pretty fertile. If confirmed, would you commit to putting a baby in me?
What the?
Oh my God, Tony.
Mr. Hegseth, are you saying under oath that you refuse to impregnate a portly Hawaiian retarded woman, even if she can use the potty all by herself?
Okay, that's
Mr. Hegseth, are you attracted to obese Hawaiian women with a below normal IQ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
that the confirmation hearings were going like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's
Well, how are those questions even relevant?
That is yeah, well, that's not real, so we can
What? It's not?
we can
Satire.
I hope you didn't think so.
I did not.
But
It's pretty fucking
but no,
funny.
it's that is definitely you know, the thing is about the confirmation hearing, it is showing how much bipartisanship is going on in Washington.
It really is.
And that's the shitty part of our federal government is everything is just fucking one side or the other. And
it is.
I don't know, man. I don't know what it would take to get everybody to just be patriots again and just want to be happy and just agree to disagree on the way one thing should be run versus the other instead of just, you know, political daggers and trying to, you know, ask you know, what am I trying to say? Ask
again,
like gotcha question.
Well, gotcha and irrelevant questions.
Well, you know, I know we have different sides of the aisle that listen and watch our podcast, but you know, here's all I'm gonna say is go watch the entire hearing with Hegseth, okay?
Yeah.
And there was the only people, and I'm just gonna speak facts here. Please don't debate me unless you watch the entire hearing like I did. The only people that asked very abrasive line of questions were the Democrat senators, and at times I thought they were very rude. I just think like
disrespectful.
Well, I just think like you have someone who served his country who isn't in there to necessarily start anything. Just answer questions, and you know I thought he handled himself really well. Based on that alone, I like that and I support that. But
yeah,
you know, let's just all fucking get along.
Yeah, and the one thing that I will say is, you know, you'll get people on both sides of the aisle say, well, if it was the other way around, it would blah blah. Okay, yeah, fine. But you know what? There was a shit ton of Republicans that voted for Joe Biden's confirmation for his cabinet. And I guarantee you,
like that
and I guarantee you, this go around, there probably won't be one Democrat. Maybe Fetterman. He's talked about.
Yeah, I think
voting for a few Republicans.
I think he's
a few of them.
I think he's getting ready to defect from the dark side.
You
I don't
know,
know. That stroke may have done some good for him.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, yeah, but anyway, I mean, you know, politics aside, look, we want a strong military.
Yep.
You know, they talked a little bit about NGAD and you know future programs and collaborative combat and you know,
speaking of,
I do. There you go. The hearing did talk about the F-35 and NGAD. They did, and so hopefully, you know, and Hegseth did say that you know his priority is to make sure we have capable,
right?
You know, the
how
world.
How can we not want that
weapons for
the
a
reason? There's two main reasons they're attacking him. Number one, he's against all the woke bullshit that's going on in our military right now.
It should all be about meritocracy. It really should
all be about meritocracy, readiness, and creating warfighters to protect our country.
And that's all it should be. And there shouldn't be a debate about that.
Yep. Shouldn't be any kind of debate.
If you're a woman and you can do the standards for ground combat, then fucking hello, welcome aboard.
Don't lower the standards though, because it lowers our readiness.
Yeah.
If you can meet the standards, then great.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, exactly.
Yep.
And
Nothing against that.
yeah, and you know, that's really what it's about. I mean, women pilots, obviously, you know, you got Bayo, you got Mock. Those are the two that we know personally,
right?
And they kick ass, and you know, you could count on them 100%.
And Bayo's going to kick gas with tanker gas.
Exactly, and and it's all about meritocracy. I mean, those women and anybody else, you know, you've got what it takes for the job that you are going to do. 100%, it doesn't matter.
And the second reason why they're treating all of these appointees this way is because they were nominated by Donald J. Trump.
I know.
Period. So, and the fucking political bipartisan bullshit. Stop just speaking so you can hear your own fucking voice and you can make headlines and your little clip can go viral. Just shut up and do what's right for the country, Adam Schiff, that portly whatever lady that was on that video. And by the way, Joe says this is the information. Okay, Joe.
Okay. Brother, all right, enough. We're done.
Okay, let me just say this. I just need to say this. That was absolutely satire. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, of course it was.
It
was not meant.
It was
just not meant to be misinformation or anything like. It was just meant to be funny. That's all it was, and I thought it was pretty damn funny. And Joe, we agree with that. Just end the bipartisanship and let's do what's best for our country.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So Wadman, I mean, I just got to attend a briefing with a kick-ass B-2 female pilot. Nice. I like it.
Very cool.
Oh God, spinny side up. So
airplanes, huh?
Yeah, SecDef's part of that, Hess.
Yeah,
SecDef's
you know, he's going to be a part of, you know, the NCAD decision and yeah.
Oh boy,
what fucking language is he talking about?
Right, hold on. All right, okay, Mom.
Oh yeah,
Joe,
yeah, Joe's acknowledging. Sorry, gents, I missed the sound.
Okay, there we go. There's at least a couple.
So there's yeah,
no problem, man. I was just reiterating to you, my friend, that this was definitely satire. We if you know, we try to be funny here on the podcast. I know that we don't always land it, but we do try to be funny. Speaking of funny, how about we need to come up with a little like a bumper for this or whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the meme of the week.
All right, the meme of the week. What do you do for a living? I'm a pilot. You're a pilot? Like you rob ships? A pirate?
No, I'm a pirate. I fry airplanes.
Oh my God.
Nice.
That's
funny.
Oh my God.
That was kind of funny.
Yes. On to airplanes.
Yes. A lot to talk about tonight. Did you know that today is the 16th anniversary of the Miracle on the Hudson?
Yeah, I actually did. I saw a video on social today.
Nice. The fires in Los Angeles, of course, are raging, and there's lots of iconic aircraft battling the flames. We got a couple pictures.
Thank God for those fire attack pilots.
I know.
I know. And those guys have like cojones the size of freaking basketballs. I don't know how they fit in a cockpit. I mean, the flight deck. Wait, cockpit, flight deck.
Just start calling the flight deck.
It's not it's not called the flight deck tape recorder. It's called the voice recorder. It's called the cockpit voice recorder.
Right, but never mind.
True. Hey, will you just acknowledge this comment, please?
BH is going to spam us to death unless you show off your new 65th Aggressor hoodie, which we do have on the in the RampCheck store. Turn around. Let's look at the back.
Oh wait.
No, for God's sakes. Anyway, there you go.
Nice.
Beauty. So those are available on the Ramps website.
Yes.
Can I show mine too?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, it's an F-35.
Yeah, I like that too. I love that design.
Freedom through superior air power, baby.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, anyway,
another story we're going to be
I'll
talking
put the
about.
RampSwag store QR code
Oh
up
yeah, we
top left just while we're talking.
definitely.
For those of you that are watching maybe on a computer on TV, and you can use your phone to.
And then there was another tragic overrun a few days ago. This
Runway.
time a runway incursion overran the runway.
Excursion.
The CJ, was it the CJ or what
It
one
was
again?
the
Yeah.
that was the Citation jet. So there's some video of that. Man, it's just hard to watch, but
I know.
bring awareness, and it's gone viral. So chances are you've probably seen it anyway. But BH. Oh wait, that's 65th. Sorry, I thought that was Widows. I'll leave.
Yeah, it's not the it's the 65th.
Yep. But that's all right. There's a Widow one, isn't there too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've got several. We have got several.
How about a palate cleansing video? You guys ready?
Let's
I
do
was
it.
wondering when we're gonna see that. Let's
Okay,
go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So this is some special warfare airmen, pilot / St. Elmo's fire. Have you seen anything like this during a midair refueling? That would kind of freak me out to see the St. Elmo's fire during refueling. This is a pretty cool video.
What is that?
St. Elmo's fire.
It really is.
St. Elmo's fire is like shooting off the nose.
That's crazy. That's wicked.
Look on the wings.
I've never seen that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, they're transferring highly
Yeah.
volatile jets.
Jeez.
Exactly.
There's no static electricity in the air right now.
Freaky. Yeah, look at that fuel tank, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
One disconnect.
Wow. That's
3-1
cool.
disconnect as well. Thanks for the help, boys.
That'd be awesome. Just
Yes, sir. He took
do one of those
15.2.
aircraft to prepare into the night.
Copy, 15.2. Safe travels back.
Wow. Look at that window.
That's cool. I've actually seen some St. Elmo's fire when I was jump seating in a CRJ 200.
Cool.
Might have been a 700.
Just for Python, they have do 3-1 in behind. You approved elevate 170.
That's so
Great first down
cool.
number.
That's sick.
Deal with gun 4-1 flight.
Python 1-1.
Does it show more, or is it just the rest of it?
Must be just the rest
It
of
must,
it.
yeah, because they're getting into daylight now, so you probably wouldn't be able to see it much anyway.
Kind of a cool video.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that is.
so yeah, little St. Elmo's fire for you for the palate cleansing portion of tonight's anyway podcast.
Yeah, very cool.
By the way, it's a live stream every Wednesday night, usually 7 p.m. Mountain Time, right here on X, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and did I miss somebody? I don't think I did.
No, I think
Nope. I think you're good.
Make sure you go to our YouTube channel, subscribe so you can see all of our past podcasts or live streams as well, and you can check out all of our original content that we put on there,
including the live stream Tony and I did the other night for almost 3 hours with absolutely no rocket launch.
Yeah.
Ryan's lucky that he missed the text on that one.
I got up in the morning and watched it, and I'm like, I fast forwarded to the end because I'm like, and then they scrubbed the launch. I'm like, well,
like,
glad I missed that one.
Yeah. No
I know,
doubt.
right? So they're going to try again tonight,
I
right?
think, right? At 11 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 a.m. Eastern. You checking that in real time there, brother?
I was actually just moving ahead to check out SpaceX to see if they were still.
Oh, we were talking about Blue.
Oh, I know, but I was going to bring that up while you were talking about.
Okay,
I thought
so
you had the
so
knowledge.
if you could check Blue Origin too while I'm doing this, okay? So
I can check too.
yeah. So what I wanted to do real quick is just go back to Joe real quick. Windy City Spotter. So this sticker, so this design actually, I had the privilege of designing for Joe. I tried to keep it in spirit of him. It's got his truck on there. He wanted me to add Leukemia fighter on there. It's got some F-35s. Of course, the famous Chicago skyline with the Chicago flag in the background. His silhouette holding his camera and lens. Really is the essence of Joe. Good dude. But I've got these on our website for sale at below our cost to create them. So we're not making any money on this. It's just
Good.
Just for Joe.
So
We just anybody that wants to keep his legacy going by having some stickers, putting some stickers places, giving out stickers. They're on our website below our cost. For anybody that wants to do that, I do have a QR code that I could put on screen here if you wanted to scan that. But they're great stickers. We already sold a bunch of them today that are going out. Again, it's below our cost to get him out there. It's the least we could do to keep his legacy going.
Right.
Well deserved. Yeah, it's still tough. Been choked up a bunch this week ever since we found out he passed. And just I don't want to bring the room down again, but I was fortunate enough to talk to him exactly 1 week before he passed. I called him many times. He didn't answer because he was either sleeping or just recovering from all the chemo he's been through. Just didn't have the energy. This last year's been really rough on him.
Right.
This time he answered, and thank God he did. It's just sad to think that it was almost I almost missed talking to him again. And it's just crazy to think it was my goodbye phone call, my last phone call. But anyway, pick up a sticker or two, Joe, give them out. Again, they're below our cost. We're obviously not making any money here.
Right. Did I lose you, Aaron? There you are. Okay.
Live.
All right.
No, I'm here.
I found some information on. Oh, there's the QR code. You guys want to snap that really quick?
But I'll just leave it up while you go ahead and tell us.
Okay. I did find an update on Blue Origin. Here, let me just
so did I.
Yep. Oh wait, wrong.
Credit, but I just actually
said Ryan.
Oh, you did.
But
you said that to me. I thought you sent it to me so I could put it up there.
Well, I did, but you just said I found. Anyway, as of 32 minutes ago on X, propellant loading is underway.
Okay, so they do load their propellant quite a bit earlier than SpaceX does.
Mm-hmm.
But they also said vehicle looks good for tonight's window. We're watching the weather closely as clouds build over the Space Coast. If we're unable to launch, we'll make an attempt again on Friday the 17th in the same 1 to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time window. So,
okay.
I mean, they're acting like they're going to go, but they could scrub again if the weather isn't good. But we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, and it's
been 84 years.
We are going to try to jump on to get that launch. That would be pretty spectacular to see New Glenn launch for the first time.
Yes, it would.
Right.
And then for SpaceX Flight 7 Starship. So.
Yep. And then here's an update for Starship Flight 7. This is coming from Space Explored. This was actually updated at noon today, so we might have something a little bit more current or more recent. But this says SpaceX announced it will be delaying Starship Flight 7 due to poor weather in the area. They're not the only ones dealing with weather concerns this week either. Starship is now set to launch no earlier than January 16th at 4 p.m. Central Time. So that's going to be the latest. That's the last that we heard. What was that, yesterday, maybe, Aaron, or maybe this morning?
It was today.
It was today. Okay. All right. So
yeah, it was earlier today. They canceled the launch attempt today because of weather.
Gotcha.
And then they're moving it till tomorrow.
Darn climate change.
And then we got a little update from Wadman. He says, speaking of launches, Boom Supersonic will have their window open to start supersonic flight starting January 26th.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Hopefully the pilot leaves the window closed, though, because going at those speeds, you probably wouldn't want the...
Oh, my God.
So there's a... Oh, God. Now there's two of us with buttons. That's scary. But what I was going to say is, so it says starting January 27th.
Yeah, so depending on...
We're going to be in the Lancaster area
Are we really on the 27th?
No, from February, I think 2nd. So pretty much that whole week, like the 2nd through the 10th.
Okay.
And so there's
That'd be cool.
If it starts on January 27th, maybe we'll see it, because Lancaster, California is like 10 minutes from Palmdale. And
Okay.
so and Boom is going in. They're going in and out of Palmdale or Mojave? Palmdale, right?
I think they're actually
Mojave.
Yeah, I think it's Mojave.
But we're only
they're all in
15,
that
20
area.
minutes away from Mojave.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
Lancaster.
they're
I
all
think.
right
Hey,
there in that
Wadman,
area.
where are they doing all their test flights out of? Wadman will be able to let us know here in one sec.
Wadman says if they go Friday morning, I'll hop on with you guys. Cool. Good
Okay.
to know. All right.
The January 27th though is a Monday. What Friday is he referring to? What are you referring to there, Wadman?
Have to clarify that.
Anyway, lots of exciting stuff going on. I mean,
Yep.
literally we could get New Glenn and Starship all launched, within
Right.
24 hours
Yeah,
of each other.
that'd be cool. Just sounds like the
It'd be
weather
wild.
isn't cooperating
Yeah.
for this week, but we'll see what happens. But those are always exciting to watch and look forward to. So
Right.
Anyway,
So, by the way, brothers, I've been thinking about that shopping app Temu or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
You can't miss it because it's like every other ad on X.
Yeah, so why are we doing an ad for him?
Well, we're not doing an ad for
Oh,
him, but I saw an ad for to buy a 747 on Temu. But I clicked on it and it was a little different than what I'd expected.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely looks like some fucked up version.
That actually looks like a 747 that we probably drew in kindergarten or the first grade.
Right. Especially the nose. Oh wait, it's open. Never mind.
It's a 747 B-29 inbred child.
It's bashful based on the nose. It's like
that is a
weird
looking aircraft.
That's wild. I've seen those before.
Anyway, yeah, that's kind of funny. They're like a British aircraft. There's a lot of like funny stuff on. I'm gonna do another one here. Sorry. Just because there's a lot of great.
By the way, Wadman says he's referring to the rocket launch.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, definitely. We'd love to have you join us. So this is from Stansted Airport. Let me pull it up here. So sweet. Ground crew drew a snow angel. The wings look a little too far back, but a splendid effort.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll just file that under shit rampers do because
oh my god.
If they had
somebody got in trouble for that one.
Oh yeah, especially because it got posted.
Yeah.
This is from Stansted Airport, so it's a satire site. They're a fun follow if you want to see them. It's at Stansted Airport on X. Anyway, so I thought that was kind of funny. Let's see if I've got one more because we've got a couple real stories coming up here. I know they're coming, but okay. Here's another good one.
And real quick, Wadman says Mojave Air and Spaceport. Yep, Mojave.
Okay,
Boom.
so Mojave. So that's again, it's like 15-20 minutes from Lancaster.
Yeah.
And so yes, let's see.
Cool. All right. We what other stories are we talking about tonight?
Okay. Here's one more quick clip, and we've got a couple stories we'll talk about here in just a second. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I've heard this one.
Yeah, this is awesome. So this is from this is reposted, I'm guessing, by Dr. David, excuse me, on X.
David. Yeah, and I think you probably reposted this on our RampCheck. I think I did. Yeah.
Traffic control to JetBlue. All right, we'll just let you listen to it. Stand by. Make sure the volume's up here. Okay, here we go.
030. Blue Street, 5509er. Just heads up that traffic passing below you. Flight of 6 F-35s, all at 4,000. 5509, traffic's in sight. Too close for missile. Switch to gun.
Hey, that might be the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life, man.
That's funny. That's pretty ballsy for the captain too,
know,
to talk
right?
about guns and missiles. While,
right, exactly. It's nice to see though that
perfect.
they're having a sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Oh yeah. Anyway, let's
one.
see. So should we maybe just talk briefly about the anniversary of
Sure. Do you have a story pulled up?
Yeah, I do here really quick. Let's see. Got too many tabs. Here we go. So this is on X from Flight Radar 24. If you're not following him, then you're a nav geek, really. So 16 years ago today, in the face of dual engine failures caused by bird strikes, U.S. Airways flight 1549, I believe that was under the call sign Cactus.
Yeah,
because of the America West merger.
America West, yep.
Landed on the Hudson with everybody on board safely evacuating the aircraft thanks to the incredible efforts by the pilots and the cabin crew. And just wanted to share a couple of just a couple of images, the iconic images of that day.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That
was crazy to see. And then there it is after it's sunk. I'm surprised it still did it.
No, it didn't sink right away. It just
didn't.
kept floating down the Hudson.
Well, that's what I'm saying. After they evacuated everybody, did it stayed afloat by itself, right?
It did,
Up until they pulled it out. Yep.
Yeah.
You know it's wild. I wonder. So I'm guessing, it had a pretty load out of fuel because it happened fairly soon after they departed. I don't recall ever reading or hearing about them dumping fuel. So I wonder if that made him a little bit more buoyant or
possibly
less buoyant, or maybe there was more or less fuel in the tanks. Maybe it was a shorter hop, so maybe there was more room in the tanks.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, the
Was
fact that the aircraft
Charlotte
break apart,
exactly.
It's
such a smooth landing.
Yeah.
I tried to find that video. You see him just skimming down in the water, but it's all like on different news channels and whatnot. So anyway, and then damn, they look cold. Look at that.
I know. How many years ago was this?
16 years ago today.
Yeah, 16. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but yeah, I guess it was.
No, it doesn't. That's just crazy. I know. So let's see.
That looks like the new Argentine president.
Melee?
Melee.
It does.
Doesn't that look like Melee climbing up?
What I want to know is why he's there and all those women are in the background.
Yeah.
Well, he's pulling the boat over to rescue him.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what
he's doing. Just like he's doing in Argentina, man. He's saving that country.
That's hilarious. But yeah, can you just imagine freaking like you're just getting ready to take a flight wherever they were going, and then like 10 minutes later you're on the wing in freezing temperatures just waiting to get on a boat.
And that somebody, like, if I don't know, like they weren't flying all the way to Phoenix, I know that, but they were like maybe to Charlotte, where it's probably a little bit warmer than New York City in January. And so, there's somebody getting on the plane or they're getting ready for the flight. Hey, well, here, don't you want to wear your snow boots or some long pants or a hoodie? Oh no, I'll just wear my flip-flops. I get out of the car, I walk through the airport, get on the airplane, and I'm getting off in Charlotte. And then it's like they're landing on the river and they're like, gosh.
I know.
I'm sure
well, I don't know how many times I have to tell Jessica, like, honey, we are flying to Florida or wherever warm stuff.
Right.
You got to wear more than a sports bra in your underwear. You realize that, right?
Nice.
So it's like, I'm the one always like, hey, try not to wear flip flops. Try not, because you never know. Well, flip flops are not like you should wear like closed-toed shoes just in case there's an emergency.
Yeah,
right.
I would never wear flip flops on an aircraft flight.
Yeah, but yeah, it's always better to be a little over prepared than under prepared whenever
it is. So, did you guys know that the Sullenberger Aviation Museum exists?
Actually, no, I did not.
Yeah, I actually didn't either. It's kind of cool. So if you go, they've got a lot of different aircraft that they're planning on having there. So Aviation City, a few different
Is that in
things.
Charlotte?
Where is
Oh,
that?
scroll up. I saw Charlotte on there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Charlotte is truly Aviation City. So I mean, Charlotte is the one of the major hubs.
Sure.
Obviously, but so the museum will open its final thematic area later this fall. Aviation City will live in the museum's historic WPA Douglas hangar and will survey the economic and cultural development of Charlotte and the Carolinas past, present, and future. This area features an F-84, a Stearman biplane, and a Lockheed T-33. But when you go to Innovation Nation, this is where shit gets real. Maybe. There we go.
Innovation Nation.
So Innovation Nation will explore the risks, failures, and triumphs that have advanced aviation. This area features replicas of the Wright brothers flyer and glider planes, a Vietnam era, F-4 Phantom II, F-4S Phantom II, one of only two manufactured Skystreak planes used to test breaking the sound barrier, and a P-80 Shooting Star, one of the first jet fighters used during combat, to name a few. Innovation Nation will also house the Airbus A320 from U.S. Airways Flight 1549.
The actual.
So that'll be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And
any museums worth seeing, but that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Absolutely. So we got to add this one to the list. Of course, I don't know when we're going to be in Charlotte again. Dang it. Flight 1549, of course, has been part of the museum's collection since 2011. So, but when the museum reopens, it will include new artifacts and mementos, including letters from passengers to Captain Sullenberger. So that's kind of cool. Here's just kind of a rundown of a lot of the different aviation. Ooh, there's a F-102 Delta Dagger there. Ooh,
YF-102.
Yeah, the YF. Yes.
Version.
Nice.
Yep. Early version.
Yep. Put it on the list.
Yep. Absolutely. So, yeah. Anyway, just wanted to acknowledge that really quick. I can't believe it was 16 years ago, guys.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to a couple comments here. Generazzi, what's up, man? Have you already moved, or were you supposed to disclose that?
Yeah, he disclosed it on the podcast.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Yeah.
How's Sacramento treating you?
Yeah, I was gonna say
that was
Sacktown.
A wild day. What a heads up play by the pilots.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing the movie, and I probably shouldn't just base it off of the movie, but anyone remember what the co-pilot's name was? That's the thing that's sad. He doesn't get enough credit, I mean,
the
was obviously the captain, but the FO deserves a lot of credit as well.
Yeah.
The co-pilot, he used to be an actor. He was in The Dark Knight, I think.
Not Aaron Eckert, you idiot.
Aaron Eckert was the actor in the movie.
The actor. I know he does not get enough credit.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
I think Aaron's looking it up so we can give him a shout out too. We don't want to.
Jeffrey Skiles. Yeah,
and I think
co-pilot in Hudson plane crash from Wisconsin.
I think he just retired recently.
Jeffrey Bruce, Jeff Skiles, a retired airline pilot from American Airlines. January 15, 2009, became known globally as first officer. Airways Flight 1549. So,
well, good job there, Jeff.
Anyway, just
kudos to you as well.
There you go, Spinny. Side up with the quick Google search and post.
Yeah,
I don't know. He actually might have known that off the top of his head because
I wouldn't give him that much credit.
He's really good with the nerdy facts like that, like we are in a lot of things. But
nice.
He sounds like he's got like a shrine at his house for him or something.
I know. He's got like candles lit.
He's like, dude, here's his signed portrait.
Generazzi says, indeed, he just retired off the Sparky jet. Wadman with a question. I don't know if we saw this. Aaron, are we doing late Christmas presents today or next time?
Sent us a few things, and I was
Oh, we
actually.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we'll show you that here. I think I left it.
Got some
Yeah, I
show and
did. I
tell
left it
coming
out
up.
so I wouldn't
All
forget.
right. Let's see. We got another comment here from Advocate Joe. I like to wear products from the airline store when I fly commercially. Make all the staff happy. There you go. Wear the airline swag. I like it. That's a good strategy.
Yeah,
I'm sure you make the staff very happy, Joe, just with your face.
That's right. Along with some ramp swag on, you know.
Get you an extra cocktail or two on the flight.
I know,
right?
I know.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you want to do that now, brother, or do we want to? I think
sure.
Well, since we mentioned it, maybe we will. Then we can go into the next story.
Yeah. So.
I really only have one more real story, unless you guys have something else. But go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah. No. So Wadman, recently visited Florida and went to the Kennedy Space Center, and he hooked us up with some.
Dude.
Some Apollo patches, so we get a fight over these.
Oh, geez, those are awesome.
But yeah, those are cool. We always appreciate Wadman hooking us up. We try to take care of him, and he always takes care of us.
What are the mission numbers again that he got?
We got Apollo 13, Apollo 11, and Apollo 14.
Oh, well, you know which one I'm going to want.
I want 11.
Well, we might have to do a
draw,
a rock, paper, scissors, or a draw, because
I want 13.
I mean, as cool as Apollo 14 is, Apollo 11. Well, I guess that could be Apollo 2. Just kidding.
Those are all historic, actually.
They are.
Because if you think about it, Apollo 11, of course, duh.
Yeah.
One small step for man. Apollo 13, of course, could have been tragic, ended up not being. And then Apollo 14, of course, the first mission back to the moon after Apollo 13.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll just have to put them in a hat and do a blind draw.
Did you guys ever? Well, I'm sure you did, but even whoever's watching, you guys remember that HBO series From the Earth to the Moon?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen maybe a couple minutes of it. I don't think. See, I've never been subscribed to that. So
I used to have it on DVD, and I got rid of it because DVD became obsolete, and I don't know if you can obsolete like 20 years ago. I know you can stream it somewhere, and I think that HBO was actually working on remastering it because it was like formatted for the old tube TVs.
Yeah.
That's one of the best. If you can watch it or find it, that's one of the best series about the Apollo. Actually, it's not just the Apollo program, and it started all the way at the very beginning with Mercury.
Yeah.
And all the way through Apollo 17.
So speaking
what a
of
great
that,
series.
There was an amazing documentary that National Geographic Channel did years ago, and they used the music of Brian Eno.
Oh, nice.
I should look up the album. If you want an album that's just killer, it's the music that they played during this. And
is it available on Apple Music?
It is.
Oh, you need to send me that link, brother.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. But anyway, that's also a really great documentary about the Apollo missions to the moon. Very well done.
Yep.
And gosh, last time I saw that was probably like on VHS or something. That was a long time ago, but the music stayed with me, and I have the music. It's great music to listen to if you just want to relax or stargaze. When I was in my early 20s, I would, I had a big telescope, and I would take it to star parties here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I'd kind of play that in the background in my Jeep or something. It just fucking nerd stuff. But
I was just gonna say, God,
but it was great.
So Brian, and what's it all called?
So you know what? I'm just gonna pull it up one sec.
While you're looking for that, a couple of comments here. Justin Mills watching on YouTube tonight. Thanks, Justin. Is this where we give out secret spots on the Sidewinder? LOL.
No, because no, that doesn't happen, but there's a lot of areas that you can see where you can go.
Right.
But thanks, Justin. I don't think we've seen you on the podcast here watching before, so
Yep.
thanks for the
Yeah,
comments.
I don't
and
recognize the name.
yeah,
so
yeah, cool.
welcome.
And Justin, Joe was a good guy. Well,
Yes.
yes, we completely agree. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Godspeed, Joe.
By the way, for those of you who are watching for the first time, of course, this is usually a weekly podcast every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, right here on X, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and yeah, we've given up, I think, on Instagram Live because it's just such a pain in the ass to get it to work. But we really appreciate you watching. Go to our YouTube page, or if you go to our YouTube channel, you can catch all of our past live streams as well on there. They're archived. We've got a lot of great original content. We're not just reposting shit. We actually create our own. We're really excited to be creating more in the next coming weeks. Of course, we've got Red Flag 25-1 coming up. We're really excited about. And so anyway, oh God, here's Spinny side up doing
Wednesday.
Mountain Time.
Well, I don't know what we would do without him.
I know, right? All right, Aaron, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I just pulled up my Apple Music and it's called Apollo Atmospheres and Soundtracks.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
And it really is a great soundtrack.
Okay, we'll have to.
And wow, that recorded in 1983.
Damn.
Whoa.
The documentary about the moon landing Apollo. Wow. Yeah, that is old. So
yeah. Well, I mean, and I guess it shouldn't surprise me too much. Brian Eno, most of his music was in the 80s and early 90s. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Good.
All right. Next story, brother.
All righty. Moving on.
I would do it, but my computer isn't working.
Yeah, I know. You need to have control of the soundboard too, brother.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, we've got this one.
And I've got this one.
Go fuck yourself.
All right. So anyway.
Yours is better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade mine this year.
Let's see. We got a comment from Jetarazzi.
Yeah, put Jetarazzi's comment up there because I remember seeing this one, but I never watched it. He says when we left Earth was a tremendous series as well. What channel was that on, Jetarazzi, or what streaming service? Just so I can check that one out.
Yeah, I don't think I heard of that one. It's probably good though. Jetarazzi's talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember
He's got
hearing
great
about
taste
that.
in
That's what I'm thinking.
Shirts and everything.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. That whole thing about the Apollo missions, and it's exciting because we are, mankind, the United States, we are returning to the moon somewhat soon. We're getting more and more rockets and technology developed and tested, and the next. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the incoming NASA administrator decides on the Artemis missions, but
right.
Just because they're so expensive, and you've got SpaceX that's perfecting their rockets, and they've already got Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy that are just kicking ass and super reliable, and then Starship, they're checking off all the test list every time they launch one of those. Blue Origin's about to launch.
And they also launched SpaceX and NASA last night on a Falcon 9. Two independent moonland. Is it one or two of them? Just one?
I know one for sure. I don't know what the other payload was.
Yeah, I watched that.
Maybe
I was going to bed last night
or something.
It was perfect timing too, because I got into bed and I flipped on the YouTubes. And I saw that, and when I clicked on it, it was like, we are 2 minutes to launch. I'm like, yes! I don't have to listen to all the sports commentators filling all the dead air. Jetarazzi, I forget, my ex-girlfriend bought me the DVD set. Nice.
Well, I was just looking, and it looked like it was a Discovery Channel production, but you can get it. You can look at or watch it on Apple, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Apple TV. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have
Okay.
to check that one out. Thanks, man.
Yeah, cool.
I always love a good old going to space documentary type film. So
Spinny, yeah, and Spinny
series.
Side Up just verified all that.
Oh, cool. There you go.
One season available on YouTube and Amazon Prime for only $1.99.
Okay.
All right.
Out of your mind.
Cool. All right, let's move on to the next story. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll just show this video. It's just another tragic, literally end to a flight. So this was all over X last week. But this is from Aviation Updates PH.com at AU Philippines. Okay. Aviation Updates Philippines, I'm guessing. Cessna citation, a Cessna 525 citation CJ1 overshot Ubatuba Airport, rain-soaked runway, crossing a road and crashing into a beach. The pilot died, but 4 passengers survived. I've also heard reports that 2 people perished and 3 survived. I have also heard
I heard there was like 5 fatalities. Maybe it was a different one.
Yeah.
So I was reading.
Anyway, I've got two different angles to show you, but this one, it has sound, but I had to mute it because there's music. I don't know why they put music behind this, but anyway, but it does kind of slow it down. You can see the jet right before it crosses the highway. This is just nuts.
Yeah. Oh, shit. He was hauling ass, man.
He was going way fast. So, I mean, like.
Did that hit any cars?
So there were, I think, a dozen people injured on the ground. I don't think there were any fatalities on the ground. Man, going so fast.
That's more than a rain-soaked runway, dude. He was like almost 1 speed.
Well, I don't. Now, from this other angle, and I don't know if this shows the other angle. So there's the aftermath.
Oh, it overturned on the beach even. Damn. That's probably why the pilot died and crushed him.
So look at the runway. I mean, and when you look at the other angle, we'll show it here in just a second, but you don't see like anything like the tires locking up or him trying to stop. I don't even recall seeing thrust reversers deploy.
Well, CJ1 doesn't really. I mean, it's got these little. I don't even know what they're called. The little flaps that kind of fold
you
back.
Wouldn't see them from the forward angle.
You wouldn't at all.
And they're not like super strong reversers either.
No.
They just kind of deflect the air.
God, it just makes you wonder if
he was hauling ass.
Wasn't going to stop. Why didn't he throttle back up and take off?
Exactly. That was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, I mean, he had to have known how fast he was going, getting near the end of the runway, right?
Yeah, well, at that point, he probably just didn't have enough speed, you know.
Well, and I was reading in a couple of different forums that there's some people thinking that maybe the pilot might have become incapacitated.
Really?
Like maybe right after touchdown.
Because he kept it straight down the runway. I mean,
oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but if you're going fast enough and you're going down the runway, like you're gonna stay straight unless there's a lot of wind or differential brakes or
I don't know.
hit
This
the
angle
rudder.
is a crazy angle because you can actually see how fast he's like.
Yeah.
When it gets close, you'll see. You're like, oh shit, he's hauling.
Well, and it almost looked like in the beginning that his gear dropped at the very last minute, but I don't know that that's the case. It's a crazy video, but it's not, obviously the best quality.
Oh, damn. I'd also be curious where his touchdown point was, which I can't remember if you can see it right here, but it looks like weather isn't good. Visibility isn't good.
And it's so hard to tell from this angle, too, because it's zoomed in.
Yeah, see, where did he touch down?
There he touches down.
Okay.
And he just keeps hauling ass. See, so people ask, well, if he's not slowing down, why doesn't he just throttle up and take off again?
He doesn't even look. Holy shit, he's
Look
coming
at
right
that.
towards the guy.
Yeah,
the guy's
watch
probably.
how close.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, hold the camera still at the point of impact.
All right.
Come on.
Watch one more time. Okay, so the gear looks like it's down right there. I don't see any landing lights, though.
Might just be the angle.
Yeah, because once he lifts the nose
Because he's
up,
got
I
the
think you
nose.
see the
Oh yeah,
lights.
he's got the nose down quite a bit.
Yeah, see, there's.
So he's way nose down.
Yeah,
And
no,
it doesn't look like he touches down super late, but it's hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah, from this angle.
But then you hear the engines, and they're completely throttled up as they're flying by, it sounds like. Or, I mean, you know.
I suppose he could have had some type of mechanical, too. I mean, see, like, right there, why isn't he like, "Shit, I gotta pull back up"?
Oh, you know what? Did you see his nose gear lift off the runway a little bit? Go back.
Okay.
Watch his nose gear. Watch it right here.
Oh, yeah, there. Yep. And look, it's right there too, right before he goes out of frame.
Yeah, dude, and it looks like he was trying to get back
Maybe
up.
he was trying to get back up, but
just didn't have enough airspeed.
Yep. Well, and it looks like he lost his lift on his wings. Did he?
Well, once that main gear hit that grass, the drag
it was all
alone
over
would
then,
just
yeah.
kill any chance.
No way.
But so I'm guessing that if they don't have really powerful thrust reversers, they probably don't have like slats.
Yeah, and Hess says watch the elevators as well. I'll have to watch it on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, let it play from there, Tony.
Yeah, I was gonna count how many seconds from touchdown to the end of the runway too. Not that that means anything.
Yeah,
but
just let this one play all the way through.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting.
Crazy, this guy was just
Yeah, look at the elevator. He's playing with it. He's trying to get it off the ground again. Too late, unfortunately.
All right. So now we should also look at, were you paying attention to the upper elevators?
That's what we were looking at. Hess said.
Okay.
That's what we were looking at. Oh yeah.
See him?
Pitch definitely goes up.
Yep.
Right.
You can see him right.
Yeah, right there. Right there. And
Yep.
he probably realized, shit, I don't have enough airspeed.
Yep.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's just sad. Anyway.
But, watch the elevators as well. Yeah, and then Hess also says real spotter would have kept the aircraft in frame.
I know, that's why I was like, damn it, keep it in frame. But
It's
the
always-
guy
it's
filming
always
was like,
amateur
"Holy
video."
shit."
Yeah.
It would have been hard to stay calm after what you realize you're seeing, but
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Exactly.
damn. Well, poor if the report's true that it's just the pilot, like poor guy. I always hate to see anything tragic happen in general, but in aviation, because we are an aviation podcast. So guess we'll just have to wait for further reports to see maybe what happened or what it did look like. He just burst out of the clouds, like maybe the visibility was low, and he was coming in pretty fast, don't you think? Didn't it look like he was
It was
going?
only like 15 seconds from touchdown
Yeah,
to
from that video. It did look like he was coming in a little hot. Looks like his his base to final was a little.
It was quick.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know the airport. I don't. So it's interesting. Maybe that approach is normal for that airport. I don't know.
And the runway was wet. So you wonder if weather played a factor in this, and then decision making. As soon as it touched down, but again, also could have been something mechanical. I mean, doesn't initially look like it, but then again, how do you know for sure?
Yeah, I guess the Brazilian accident investigation, whatever they're called, their version of NTSB.
Right.
Interesting to see what they end up with.
Well, and remember they had that horrible crash of that was it an ATR in Brazil
Yeah.
a few years ago?
Yeah,
Just watch it fall out of the sky. That was horrific.
Yeah, that one was kind of scary too. But
so
anyway, Joe's saying he's doing a story on NGAD.
Nice.
He did 5 earlier. Cool.
Nice.
Well, we'll
Can't
Cool.
wait.
We'll check them out. Simple Flying. Is that where they're going to be? Because
Mhm.
we'll definitely look out for them.
Yeah, I'm
We
sure.
would love to talk about them. Let's see. I don't think I've got. Let me look here just to make sure. I think I've gone through everything I need to do except for our. Oh, the fires in California. That's right.
Yeah.
So let's see.
I've got a palate cleansing video if you want
Go
me to
for
do
it.
it real quick while you're queuing that up.
Do it.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah.
You've seen this one? This one's fucking wild, dude. Hold on.
I could have ended very badly this video, but let's check it out.
Oh dang. Got music. Hold on.
Yeah, damn it.
Fucking hate
when I first saw that, I thought that pallet like smashed the guy in green. Right?
It almost did though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you watch him, he kind of just barely is out of the way.
Yeah. Watch this sucker just lift off, dude. Oh, it knocked another pallet off, and then it just freaking
he
went
grabs
airborne,
it,
dude.
and then there it
Holy
goes.
shit.
Well, there
watch
goes
the guy in
Bill.
green, he's like, "Oh shit!" Damn.
Wow. It's
Wow.
almost like the house from Wizard of Oz, you know? It almost took the the
Right.
witch out.
You know, the other thing that's good that did not happen besides hurting a ramp crew guy is lucky it didn't fly up into the rotors.
Go into the Osprey, I know.
Yeah,
the Osprey's already had enough going on lately.
But look
Well,
at
I think
how heavy that thing was.
somebody's in trouble over this because there should not have been anything
Right.
near that aircraft on the ramp that was not securely tied.
Everything should have been secured, strapped down, exactly.
Look at the guy in the yellow vest. He's just every man for himself. Watch him run towards the camera. Watch this.
Okay.
He doesn't give a shit about his fellow.
Well, see, the pallet they thought was going to secure it fell off.
Yeah.
And then...
But watch the guy in the yellow vest. Right, he comes right here.
Game on! Oh, damn.
He's like, I'm out.
Oh, dude. Anyway, that's a wild video, dude.
Yeah,
I'm sure those Osprey pilots are like, holy shit.
Yeah.
We are so glad that didn't come our way.
Oh man, I could imagine.
Funny, but glad nobody was hurt.
Yep. So meanwhile in California.
Wait, has there been some fires in California? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Spinny side up. Eject. Man overboard. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what it looked like the guy in the yellow did. He just jumps overboard.
I know.
That's funny.
I don't want any part of this. So lots of like cool legacy iconic aircraft fighting the fires in California right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've got say MD-90 maybe?
MD-80.
Is it an MD-80?
Yeah.
Okay. So an MD-80. That was close.
Kind of. Long engines.
Look how I just love seeing aircraft like this. The old
well, and the interesting thing is
this purpose.
This is the first time a lot of people catching the MD-80s dropping without the landing gear down. Because I guess there was a certain regulation that required the MD-80s to drop their fire retardant with their gear down.
Really?
So
that's nuts.
This fire, I think, is the first fire I've ever seen them use the MD-80 tankers with the gear up. So
nice.
I don't know what that regulation is or you know what, but interesting to point that out.
Those are some crazy awesome images right there.
Well, and do you have any videos queued up? Because I know
I've got
those DC-10 videos.
One of the DC-10 videos.
Yeah, and then Matt the man, what's up?
Which
DC-10.
one is which aircraft?
So that's a tracker.
A tracker?
S2. Yeah, converted turboprop S2 tracker.
And then the ones that Canada sent, I don't have that video queued
those
up.
are the super scoopers.
The super scoopers, yeah. And I guess they're sending 2 more, or they were when the first one went down. I shouldn't say went down. It looks like it collided with a drone.
Yeah, the leading edge got damaged.
Yeah.
But Jetarazzi said, the short fuselage version is the MD-87. That is correct.
Okay.
MD-80 family. MD-87 shorter fuselage, but yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And then is this a Bach 111 or a Dornier?
No. It's a
Isn't that not the Dornier?
Dornier 328?
Nope. It's the 4-engine. It's the 146, which is now called the
Bach
Avro.
146 is what I meant to say.
The Avro 70.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, the Bach
Bach 111. That's whale.
So
Yeah,
the Dornier
111
328s have 2 engines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
And
yeah.
Tony, and the Bach 111 actually doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah, the Bach.
The Bach
No, it
111
doesn't.
looks like a really fat
I
MD-80.
know, and it's short.
Yeah.
And Tony, you'll
Really
love
short
this.
and I know what you're gonna say, but go ahead and say it.
Bach 111 is what Depeche Mode toured on when they came to Salt Lake City when I was working the ramp.
And I also remember when I first worked the ramp, the Seattle Supersonics had a Bach 111.
Yeah. Well, I can always
NBA
thank
team.
Depeche Mode for that was my burning my eyebrows story.
With the
They
APU.
freaking air started. We had to air start Depeche Mode's Bach 111, and it's back. It's pretty close to the engines, the plug, because most aircraft it's more in the fuselage underneath, but it's a little higher. It's still on the fuselage, but it's a little higher, and they were air starting it, and I was given the signal to disconnect it, and I went to disconnect it right when that fucker ignited, and it turned midnight into daytime, and pretty much burned my eyebrows off. Good thing I was wearing a hat, but anyway, that was kind of cool. The Bach 111 is kind of
an old,
a
ugly
unique,
airplane.
unique aircraft.
It is an old and remember, it's got that big fat fuselage and
the tiny little like
little
Gulfstream G3 engines.
It's like, how does that thing get off the ground?
I mean, those engines looked even more awkward than like the original versions on the or the engines on the original A340s. I mean, it's this big, massive 4-engine airplane. This is like tiny little airplane or engines under the wing.
Little blow dryer engines.
Right. Exactly.
Generati guessed the 146.
Yes, you did. Good guess there.
Sure wish the Neptunes were still going, 2 turning, 2 burning. Yeah, when I worked the ramp years ago, the Neptunes were still flying and I was still fueling them. Those were cool because you'd hear that radial engine, and then they always launched with the jet engines on too, so it sounded really wild.
Those were cool looking. I remember those.
Good old Neptunes.
Yeah, even the old like DC-7s, DC-6s.
Well, weren't the Neptunes? Weren't they? And correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong because
You're wrong
on everything tonight.
I don't know.
Isn't the Neptune off of the old KC-97?
No. KC-97 was a variant basically of a B-50.
Right. Wait.
B-29.
The Guppy, the Super Guppy was
that's a variant of the
KC-97. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
that's right.
There you go.
So I had to sound somewhat intelligent.
I was way off.
Anyway, so how it goes. All right, so here's the KC-10 or the DC-10, excuse me, video here. I'll show you.
Yeah, DC-10 tanker.
10
Dude,
great.
I want to see one of these in action so bad.
I want to sit in the jump seat when they do
that
this
would
shit.
be
Wouldn't
sick.
that be so
That would be
awesome?
amazing.
Okay,
At 10_tanker, 10 tanker continues to be ready to serve the hardworking ground crews and aerial fighting operations of the LA fires. Captured from Tarzana by Jet Motley. Tarzana. I want to sing that song.
Tarzana.
Anyway. And so here's some great video here. Check it out.
Yeah, dude, look at that. On the amount of
retardant.
Gosh, that's just unbelievable.
Look at that.
Use that word, brother.
Stop it. It is a fire retardant.
Oh, fire retardant.
That is correct.
Just kidding.
We'll let it play again.
Do we have the compilation of the helicopter pilots queued up?
No,
I think we reposted it.
I could probably find it. Yeah.
Aaron will look while you're playing these videos, Tony. I think we got to give props to the rotor pilots as well. So,
we showed. I think we showed that. I think we showed that when we were waiting for Blue Origin.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, I just thought
but,
that was a cool video as well.
But that wasn't part of the official live stream.
No.
Look at that. That's just so pretty right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Aaron found it.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and show it, brother.
Okay, stand by. Let me.
And it's got music, so make sure
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Yep.
I'm just making sure that it's.
I gotta say, before you play this video, the very first clip is my favorite. The one at the very beginning, because
Oh
before you
yeah,
play it, I bet the pilot was like, "Woo!" Like when he made the maneuver.
I know.
I mean,
Okay,
watch this. Okay,
here we
it goes.
go.
Look at this.
Oh, dude, that's
that
wild.
is
That
wow.
is some skill right there.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's
would
pretty
imagine
sick.
it's some skill. Maybe Hess was like,
Oh
look at
yeah,
that,
check
dude.
out that, dude. What I would give to be right there to capture that.
Be
I mean,
amazing.
it's pretty wild. And you know, I'm sure
These
Hess.
helicopter pilots are nuts, though.
Well,
man.
I'm sure Hess can comment on this too. But like,
Look at
you're
that.
dropping all that weight, so
right.
I'm sure you're
You have
having to adjust
For sure.
the cyclic while you're dumping all that weight.
Yeah.
I mean, interesting. There's
There
one of
goes
the super scoopers. Yeah.
And you know, these guys too, I've seen some videos of these guys just dipping that thing in people's swimming pools.
Yeah. Oh
and-
yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Pulling right out.
Wow, look how low he was.
Wow.
Spinny side. Yes, some rotor love.
That's right.
I got you back, Hess.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. The like the curtain of water on that one. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Except the clown that hit the fire truck.
I guess I'll have to watch it again. I don't know if I noticed that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Generazzi, the DC-10 is the California state bird.
It is this year. That's for damn
man.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, it was originally built in Long Beach.
Man, can you
so-
imagine if Tanker 944, the 747, was still operational?
I know. I wish it was.
Just, man.
I wish it was. You know,
but the DC-10 is actually probably cooler to see because there's so much less DC-10s flying in the world. So many less.
Oh,
you know,
Spin said it wasn't.
it wasn't in that video. Okay, sorry,
Oh,
Hess.
okay.
I thought you were saying we missed something. Tony and I were doing an install in St. George once, and there was a small commander that like buzzed the hills.
Yeah,
and then,
you know what?
And then that remember Tony, the DC-10. I think we did get a little clip of it.
Yep, we did. It's on our YouTube channel, I believe.
Yeah, maybe Aaron. It looks
Are
like
you
Aaron's
pulling it up, brother.
But
yeah, hold on one sec.
Put Hess's comment up. He said you'll see it if you look it up. I think it was one of the LA County Firehawks. Okay, yeah, we'll have to check that out. But
oh, go ahead.
Be that close to the DC-10, which some of those video, and I'm sure they're from.
Here, I'll upload it for the stream. It's just processing right now. But yeah,
Okay.
this is a kick-ass video from Tanker 10 operating in southern Utah. It is on our YouTube.
10?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
it
same.
was.
It's the same
Awesome.
company.
Don't you remember how we went outside, Tony, and we're just
Oh
like,
no,
"Holy
I
shit."
remember seeing
Okay.
it as a DC-10. But yeah,
Okay,
you see this.
here we go.
The spotter plane or whatever they call it. He
Yep.
comes through the area first, and then you just see the DC-10 freaking. And this is in St. George, Utah. This is where Tony lives. And Tony and I were just working.
So the spotter is like a
There he
little
is.
King Air or something. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this was in St. George. They were doing everything they could to stop the. Now listen to the engines
I know. This is the
as he
best
powers
part.
out.
Yeah, that was a treat to see that.
That is so cool. Ah, long live the DC-10, man.
Wow. So that didn't have the same logo or the same tail
No,
flap.
that's
It's
the
the same one,
original
but I'm just saying
paint
they updated
on.
the paint.
Yeah, they repainted their DC-10s. So anyway, all right, how do I get out of this damn video? I'm still learning some of the changes.
Uh-oh. Here, I can... Oh, I thought I could get rid of it. How did you...
Let's see.
Where did you post it to?
Oh, it's over on the left under Tony's PC on the... Shit. How the hell do you get rid of the video?
I don't know.
There we go.
But
Thank
there
you,
we
brother.
go.
Thank
It's
you.
gone.
How'd
But-
you do that?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, for God's sakes.
The little dots up in the top right-hand corner just says that it says you can hide it. So we hid it.
But anyway, just kudos to all the obviously
and thank you
on the ground, and thank you, and then just the courage to not only fight the fires but to be in the cockpit, and you're definitely putting your life on the line doing that shit. So hopefully they can get that under control, but just another way we see aviation can impact so many things, and it's what we like to talk about. So
aviation is a part of all of our lives.
It is, for sure.
And here are some of the residents of Pacific Palisades cheering him on.
Dude.
You love that photo.
God, I know. How many times have you shown that photo?
It's so damn funny. I just
Tony's
love
probably
it.
zooming in, trying to see their nuts coming out underneath the leaves.
A little too grainy for that, brother, but I wouldn't even try. So, all right. So, moving on from that, what do you say? It's time to.
Oh, brother. All right.
All right. Anyway, it's time to fuck around and find out.
Okay.
The more you fuck around.
All right. So in the notes description, do you remember, being at the airport and you hear the recordings and the signs that say "keep off the baggage carousel"?
The moving walkway is for your traveling convenience. Oh, not that one.
Well,
Okay.
kind of. I mean, similar.
Yeah, stay off the back.
So yeah, in tonight's video, somebody finds out exactly what happens when you do that. So this is coming from on X. This is air safety.
Sorry, I don't know where Aaron's mute button is.
Just
so at On Disasters on X, breaking, ongoing. This has been around social media and reportedly happened today in an airport in Russia. Well, we'll just go ahead and we'll play the video. Check this out. So it's the lady in the yellow, bottom right hand of the screen right here.
Wow. Is that like an old lady or just
what she's
doing?
What the hell? Where's she going? The fuck?
Dude, what the? You see the counter girls are like
what the hell just happened?
Wow.
You gotta watch this one more
Oh,
time.
man.
Oh, people. So
Dude, did she really think that was?
I know, she was looking like she was gonna open the flaps and walk through it and bend down.
It's almost like she just gives up.
And then she's just
okay. Well, I guess this is it.
I guess this is how I'm getting to my airplane because she just lays down. But is the conveyor? Is there a conveyor right? Because I think it is, but it's moving slowly.
She's moving. She's moving. Yeah, it's moving.
And then obviously she steps onto the fast belt behind the curtain.
Yep. Or just the other belt. Yep. That's crazy, dude. Well,
everybody's looking.
Everybody's
not
like,
everyone.
And if you look back in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a dude pointing.
Yeah. Wow.
I know it's.
Oh my god.
You have to look at. Generazzi says bye, but don't mind the lady wearing the bright yellow coat.
Oh, I know.
That's so true. It's like,
and the pink hair.
Yeah. Did nobody even see what was about to happen?
Gosh.
Lord. Well,
all right.
Like I said, they're not all winners.
That's a good end to the show tonight. That's a good
right. Are we gonna do Instagram stories? Some accounts we follow.
Dude.
We can wrap it up tonight.
Yeah, I don't
we'll
know.
do that next week.
We've already been going an hour and a half. We should probably just wrap it up.
All right.
But,
that was Ryan. What were you gonna say?
I said that's what she said.
Okay, and
you didn't do it.
Damn it.
That's what she said.
Okay, sorry, I was late.
Tony, Aaron literally said, we should just wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that what you said, or what she
was focusing on the next tab to
but it's got to be your bowl. No, wait.
The more you fuck around.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching this week's edition of the RampCheck Aviation Podcast live stream. Good show, brothers. It was a lot of good stuff. I know we
good time. Thank you to everyone for your interaction.
Yes,
we love it.
Started on kind of a somber note tonight. And again, Godspeed, Windy City Spotter. Joe, we're gonna miss you, especially at Red Flag in a couple of weeks, which are going to be there.
Yes.
Yep. We'll let you know the exact dates as soon as we get that nailed down. But we're excited for another Red Flag. It'll be great to be out there, and I'm looking forward to Lancaster, dude, because we might be able to see some cool shit while we're out there.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Definitely.
See.
And just remember the Joe. Oh, great show, fellas.
Thanks,
thank you, Hess.
Yeah.
Those Fly High Joe, exactly. Thank you. Those stickers available on our website. That's the design that I did for Joe last year. And they're available below our cost, so we're not making money on this. That would be ridiculous. But anyway, they are available if you want to just kind of, keep Joe's legacy going.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
And while you're there, check out all of our other great merch at the Ramp Swag store. We got some great t-shirts, hoodies. Bikini season's going to be here before you know it. So check out some of that. We've got the rocks glasses, shot glasses. Dude, those are so cool. You guys need to really get some.
Those are
definitely.
Then of course the aviation photography or airplane spotting is not a crime. Got some of those bumper stickers, regular stickers, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, but
I like that.
Yeah, a lot of cool Hess will actually like this. Let me pull this up. Look at this. An embroidered USA Blackhawk right there.
Ooh, UH-60.
And that's embroidered. Those are sweet.
Nice.
Turned out cool.
But
anyway, yeah, check out the Ramp Swag store. We got a little bit of everything, all original designs, and I mean,
And we got Red Flag coming up too. So it's the 15th right now. You might get it in time before this one ends, but there's
order as soon as you can.
3 Red Flags. Order as soon as you can. Sport some Ramp Swag. We'd love to meet and hang out and chat with you while we're out there. More details on that coming up. Also, please, 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 if you haven't done it already, go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Subscribing on YouTube is free, so why wouldn't you? But go ahead and do that. That way you'll get all of our updates, especially when we do some of these pop-up live streams with the SpaceX launches and maybe Blue Origin. I don't know.
I know.
But lots of great original content on there as well. We've got some shorts, video, all kinds of stuff. So, and of course, past episodes of the podcast or of the live stream. All right. Looks like maybe one more comment and then we'll head out. Spinny side up. There we go. He liked it. He likey. Anyway. All right, everybody. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully we'll see you next week. And having said that, I'm Tony.
I'm Aaron. I'm going to play Joe's video on the way out and then hit stop.
I was going to say, good day. Rest in peace, Joe.